Welcome back to the shop. I'm Andrew and this is Davidson Crafts, and today we're turning up the heat. As you saw in the thumbnail, today we're going to be making a wire burning tool. Now, this is a great tool that I use quite frequently, and it can really elevate a project that may be lacking a little bit and can add some really fun definition. I also like to use it when I'm kind of separating areas of a project. Let me give you an example. A couple weeks ago, we made this kaleidoscope. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description. But what we did is we used the wire tool to help break up the sections of wood and gold on this piece, and it turned out really nice. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and make a wire burning tool that's going to be a little bit more robust than just wrapping some wire around a piece of wood, and something that's going to be a little bit safer. Okay, for this project, we're going to be using this piece of black walnut for our handles, and I think that this is going to look really nice. So let's go ahead and find our centers and get this on the lathe. Okay, let me get you up to speed on what we've done so far. We went ahead and got everything nice and round, and then we laid out some different sections just to help us keep everything clear on where our different measurements are going to be on both of our handles. Obviously, we want them to look the same, and so we'll go ahead and start working on this one first, and then use our measurements off of this one to complete our second handle. All right, well, hopefully that was the second to last time we'll ever have to use this unsightly contraption. So I've got the shape here like I want it, so I'm going to go ahead and start sanding. We're going to start at 220 and go up to 400. With this one finished, we'll go ahead and get it parted off, and then we'll use the measurements from this one to make our second one. I am loving the orange that is popping up in this wood. It is so pretty. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do now is cut this little nub off and then use our live center here to mark the center point of our handle so we can find it when we need to go ahead and drill our eye hook in there. All right, that's looking pretty great. Okay, let's go ahead and get it parted off as well. With both of our handles turned, let's go ahead and add our eye hooks in there. All right, now it's time to go ahead and add our wire. For our wire, we're going to be using some of this nichrome wire. Now, this is typically used in different like heating elements and things like that. And so I figured it'd be a really good choice because it's intended to be able to heat up and cool down repeatedly, and it's not going to damage the wire like you'd find in some other wire that's out there. So let's go ahead and get this wire on here. Okay, our wire's on, but we can't just make all this without actually testing it out. So let's go ahead and get another piece of wood on the lathe and see how this thing burns. All right, I gotta compare it to my old hunk of junk. All right, let's see the comparison here. So use-wise, obviously the one we did today is a lot more comfortable. As far as performance goes, kind of that steel wire versus the nichrome wire, I feel like with the nichrome, we get a nice clean line, whereas with the steel, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's quite a bit of burn on the edges of our line here, where this is just kind of right in the middle of our line. That definitely looks a lot more crisp to me. Okay, let's go ahead and try it on these other two. Oh yeah, it's much smoother and easier to use, and gives just really good result here. I'm super happy with that. Well, there it is, guys. Our wire burning tool's all complete, and I'm super happy with how this thing turned out. This walnut is absolutely beautiful. The handles feel great, and this tool works really well. It is light years beyond what I had. May not fully come across in our side-by-side comparison, but it really does work so much better. It burns cleaner and smoother, and I feel like this is a much safer tool than what I previously had. We'll go ahead and end it here with some close-up shots of this beautiful wood. If you like this project and want to see more of them, let me know by clicking on the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, be sure to do so for more awesome videos like this. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. So I thought it'd be a go. I thought it'd be good a bit. Okay, let's try again. And I'm really happy with this all, how this all flound out. Flound out? Really? Okay, come on. Let's do that again. We'll go ahead and end it here. Learn how to talk.